that's a weak link, because at the end of the game, when you're playing at that level, foul shots, then he's the weak link. He's the guy that you foul. Because at the end of the game, when you're playing at that level, then he's the weak link. He's the guy that you fouling. When you're playing at that level, then he's the weak link. He's the guy that you foul. When you're playing at that level, he's the weak link. He's the guy that you fouling.
All right, old school NBA fans, self-research, NBA facts. Got another video for you. As always, thanks to anybody who watches my videos, subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it. In this video here, going over your boy in the finals. LeBron James shooting in the finals. I did the regular season of playoffs, so I figured it's only fitting to see how did he do in the finals. So as we all know, LeBron played in 10 finals. He did better in some, worse than others, of course. Mid-range and the free throw line. So getting right into it, let's take a look. In 2007, LeBron's very first finals. He gets a big pass for this one because he was only 22 years old. And San Antonio was much better. We can't blame him for losing to such a better team. Okay, maybe. I guess you could say that. That's fine. I could agree with that. But his shooting was abysmal. And they were giving him plenty of jumpers. They just weren't letting him get into the paint. So in 2007, he gets a pass from a lot of people in the media because San Antonio was much better than Cleveland. He's only 22 years old. Fine. Maybe all that's true. But his shooting was ridiculous. They were giving him shots. They were daring him to take them. I don't care who's guarding him. 10 to 16 feet, he was 1 for 8. That's 12.5%. 16 foot to the three-point line. 3 for 19. That's good for 15.79%. That's pathetic. At the free throw line, he was 20 for 29. Good for 69%. Those are insanely horrible numbers. And people have the nerve to bring up the 96 finals. I don't want to ever hear 96 finals again. This is ridiculous. Horrible numbers. 2011, the big Dallas meltdown. 10 to 16 feet against Dallas. He goes 4 for 10, 40%. That's actually pretty good for him. 16 feet to the three-point line, 3 for 11, 27.27%. And at the free throw line, only 12 for 20, 60%. He wasn't even attacking in that series. 60%. That's not very good. That's not good for Tim Duncan, who's not a very good free throw shooter. 2012 against OKC. That's his first championship. He gets all kinds of flowers for that one. He outplayed Durant, blah, blah, blah. In the mid-range, 10 to 16 feet, he was 1 for 7 for 14.28%. 16 foot to the three-point line, 3 for 16, 18.75%. These are atrocious numbers. He did shoot really good at the free throw line, at least by his standards. 38 for 46 for 82.6%. That's good. That really was. So he was shooting the ball good from the free throw line, but in traffic with a defender on him, he was abysmal. Period. 2013 against San Antonio. It's kind of a mixed story here. 10 to 16 feet, he went 2 for 11. That's 18.18%. That's horrible. But in the 16 foot to three-point line, he actually shot decent. 14 for 33, 42.42%. That's not bad at all. That's great for LeBron. And at the free throw line, he went above normal. 31 for 39 for 79.5%. 2014, the finals that all the LeBron fans say, well, it wasn't his fault. Just look at his numbers. Okay, let's take a look. 10 to 16 feet, he was only 2 for 6, 33.33%. He was not shooting a lot of mid-range shots. He was either going to the basket or he was shooting three-pointers or free throws. 16 feet to the three-point line, 5 for 14 for 35.71%. Now those numbers actually aren't that bad They're below his career regular season numbers, but for him, they're actually not horrible. And at the free throw line, he goes 79.3%. So all in all, the first 5 finals, yeah, he did not shoot the ball well at all from the mid-range. And the free throw line, after the first 2 finals, he did get a little better. So in the last 5 finals, in 2015 against Golden State, 10 to 16 feet, LeBron shoots 12 for 29 for 41.37%. That's great for him. However, 16 foot to the three-point line, he goes 6 for 26 for 23.07%. And at the free throw line, 46 for 67, that's 68.7%. That's terrible. 2016, the greatest comeback in finals history. What made LeBron the GOAT, right? Well, 10 to 16 feet, he was 3 for 12, 25%. 16 feet to the three-point line, he was 8 for 21, 38.09%. And at the free throw line, he was 31 for 43, good for 72.1%. Those are not abysmal, but they're certainly not great either. 2017, Golden State, 10 to 16 feet. LeBron goes 2 for 11, probably because there's now somebody who has a little bit of length to defend him that they didn't have in 2015 and 2016. 16 feet to three-point line. He only took 7 shots in that range, which is kind of strange, but that's probably right around the time where they didn't like people shooting mid-range anymore. He goes 4 for 7, 57.14%. For him, that's great. But at the free throw line in 2017, something that's never talked about, he was 24 for 37, 64.9%. That's terrible. 2018, against Golden State, he's not shooting mid-range much at all anymore. He's jacking up threes or he's taking it to the hole, almost exclusively. 2018, granted it was only 4 games, 10 to 16 feet, he goes 2 for 7, 28.57%. And then from 16 feet to the three-point line, 3 for 7, which is 42.85%, which is actually good for him. Free throws, he was 32 for 38. That's great for LeBron, 84.2%. And then we got the bubble against Miami. He was awesome in the 10 to 16 foot in that series. 5 for 6, 83.33%. 16 feet to the three-point line, he was 3 for 10 for 30%. At the free throw line, though, he was not good at all. 28 for 42 for 66.66%. Those are his numbers. So you total up all 10 of LeBron's finals, all 55 games. 10 to 16 feet, 34 for 107 for 31.77%. 16 feet to three-point line, 52 for 164 for 31.7%. And those numbers are not great at all. They're just not. And at the free throw line, in LeBron's 10 finals, he shot 285 for 390 for 73.07%. This is your boy. And this is what he did in the finals.
As Wade took over with the scoring, James, tough shot, that won't go. That's 8 offensive rebounds already.
He's got to stretch that defense because of the length and the strength. Dribble with quickness.
James misses both free throws. Now Wade gets it back up top to James. James fakes, drives, pull-up jumper. Won't go. So checks in. Cole, the rookie. James short that time. Third. James floats it up, blocked by Ibaka.
Matched up on the side out of bounds.
James on the pull-up. Bounces off.
That was LeBron James' fault why Draymond Green got open on that last play.
James hangs on to that pivot foot, and his jump shot is off. Drives the runner at the foul line. Misses. Thompson tips it. Ganazili. James this time goes at him, pulls back, 2-point shot.
So just as a reminder, LeBron James's career in the regular season from 10 to 16 feet was 37.2%. 16 foot to the three-point line was 38.6%. In the finals, he was 31.7 on both. So he's way under that by 6-7% on each. In the playoffs, 10 to 16 feet, he's 36.3%. And then 16 feet to the three-point line, he's 37.8%. He's anywhere from 5 to 6% under that of his playoff averages in the mid-range. When it comes to free throws, he was pretty consistent. In the regular season, 73.7%. In the playoffs, 74.1%. And in the finals, 73.07%. So right around that 73-74% range, regardless of if it's playoff, regular season, finals, he's right around the same shooting no matter what. It evened out to about the same. So I didn't do a graphic on it, but I do have some numbers on Michael Jordan. I only got his last two. I hate that I can only go back to 97 unless I go and watch the entire series. But even if I do, if he takes a 15 or 16 foot shot, how do I know which range to put it in? It's just so close. You don't really know by the naked eye. Was that a 15 footer or was it a 16 and a half footer that would put it in a different range? So even watching the games would be very hard to know for sure. But I was able to track his 97 and 98 finals. Michael Jordan in 1997, from 10 to 16 feet. In that finals, he shot 16 for 43, 37.2%. 16 feet to the three-point line in the 97 finals, he was 21 for 45, 46.66%. That is outstanding in the mid-range in a finals. Outstanding. I don't have 91, 2, 3, or 6. I wish I did, but I guarantee you those numbers would have been even better than this. Probably 50%. The 98 finals, Jordan shot poorly. About as poorly as the 96 finals, to be honest. Everybody dwells on the 96 finals, but the 98 one wasn't much better. And I know a lot of it is because he was so tired. There was so much asked of him, especially once Pippen got hurt. But I'm not making excuses. 98 finals, one of his worst shooting finals, mid-range or otherwise. Jordan in 98 finals, 10 to 16 feet, goes 16 for 45, 35.55%. 16 foot to the three-point line, 18 for 54 for 33.3%. Yeah, not great. For his standards, not at all. And if you combine the two, Michael Jordan 10 to 16 feet in 97 and 98 together was 36.36%. Now clearly that's going to be well below his season average. And 16 foot to the three-point line, he was 39.39%. Again, that's going to be under his regular season and playoff averages, but they're still way better than LeBron's. And when it comes to the free throw line, in 1991 in the finals, Jordan shot 84.8%. He was 28 for 33. In 92, 41 for 46. He shot 89.1%. In the 93 finals, he was terrible. 34 for 49, 69.4%. Just awful. 96 finals, he goes 56 for 67 at the line for 83.6%. That's right in line with his career average. 1997, he goes 42 for 55, 76.4%. That's definitely not good for Jordan. And then in 98, he goes 57 for 70, which is 81.4%. But all six finals put together, Jordan definitely shot below his regular season or playoff average. He was 258 for 320. That's 80.63%. Now you can understand that guys are going to be more tired. You probably got injuries, even for LeBron. I get it. Why people would shoot a little bit worse in the finals than in the playoffs. Going to have better defenses too. I get it. But LeBron was just abysmal in some of these. Abysmal. Jordan's not going to shoot under 30% at any range in any finals, where LeBron did it several times across these finals. In fact, of his 10 finals and the two different ranges of the mid-range, so out of a possible 20 different mid-range shooting ranges, he shot 6 of the 20 was below 20%. That is ridiculous. Just stop it with the LeBron field goal percentage junk, okay? He's not a good shooter, and that's fine. Just stop saying it, media. Stop saying that LeBron is a better shooter than Jordan because of general field goal percentage. Just stop it. It's the dumbest thing. I know why you're doing it. We all know why. So what can you say? LeBron struggles in the regular season, the playoffs, and especially the finals at shooting the basketball. That's just the way it is. The proof's right there. Anybody can look it up. Be my guest. I encourage it. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, that would be great. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I give daily content. And that's it. Until next time.